In today's video, we're gonna be breaking down how to perform the chest supported lateral raise to make sure you actually target your middle delts and don't use a lot of momentum, and other mistakes we'll talk about today. The first mistake I see, which I already alluded to, is people using momentum. I was getting ready to do it on chest supported, but people use a lot of momentum to get the weights up. And the thing is, if we wanna target the actual middle delts, we're not gonna wanna use a lot of momentum. We wanna have as much stability at our torso as we can so the middle delts do most of the work. That's why we would use chest support to make sure our torso is more stable. And as we lift up, I can't use any momentum here. If I tried, I can, I guess, but it makes it that much harder, and you'll definitely notice you have to use a lot of momentum to even try to do that. The next mistake I see all the time is people, instead of going out in this scapular plane, they actually go out to the side. And for some people, you may not feel a lot of discomfort going all the way out to the side, but for a majority of the people, you're gonna put a lot of stress on the capsule of the shoulder joint as you go out to the side, because you require more rotation here versus our shoulder blades like to move in this front range right here. Our shoulder blades, in the way they're positioned on the rib cage, are not exactly in line with the rib cage. They don't point out this way. They actually point more in this way. So that's really what you want to focus on, is keeping the shoulders in that scapular plane. So the scapular plane is basically somewhere between 45 and about 60-ish degrees. So when you're going up, having the arms out in front of you is gonna let the shoulders do their job and let the rotator cuff and the shoulder blade move as they normally would. The last mistake I see all the time is people leading with their hands instead of leading with their elbow. If we lead with our hand, we're actually gonna start working more of our rotator cuff muscles, which aren't really intended to lift a lot of heavy load like this. Their main job is just stability of the shoulder joint as a whole. If we are leading with the hands and we take tension away from our middle delts, that's obviously not conducive to getting your middle delts to be bigger. So what we wanna focus on is leading with the elbows instead. The hands are just along for the ride. If the elbows do all of the lifting, you will target more of your shoulders because your hands aren't having a role in it. You're basically just keeping the hands as an anchor for the weights, and you're going up to the side. So now I'm gonna show you guys what good reps look like. So we're gonna have that scapular plane that we talked about, chest supported, going down slow, going up to about 90 degrees, and then slowing on the way down. And that's how we do it.